and let's jump right into the plans, some outlook, and basically a new month outlook. So, starting off with the daily chart, we have some obviously some distribution forming into here into the highs. Similarly to here, sweep of the highs. We're seeing the same thing every session last few weeks. Clean internal liquidity resting at 105 till 103, let's say 102. Here we have some previous range that was formed. Here we also have a previous range, so price is moving within these two ranges, right? So we might get some chop right here forming during the next few weeks. Let's jump right into lower time frame. So we're doing price action first. Price action wise, liquidity resting right here. Let me bring up my POIs. Here I have a pretty crucial POI to hold in order to see some upside, at least on lower time frame. If you notice right here, we have some clean liquidity resting. If we manage to form a bottom into here, also going into some pretty important levels based on value, we might be able to see some sort of free drive forming. So if we get something like this reclaim, it's a max long opportunity towards its highs, honestly. So pretty important POI here at 103, 102, basically from 105 till 103 is my POI. Here I have a box of interest. So let me bring this right here. And let me also mark out this liquidity here. Obviously we could mark out every single high and low for liquidity, but it doesn't make sense because we have liquidity resting here into a POI, an imbalance, into an inefficiency, if some would say. So if price manages to reverse this whole thing, I think we're getting liquidity. Of course, on lower time frames, we have some liquidity resting right here, so let's jump right into it. Okay, so equal highs sitting at 114k, around 114k. Here we had some sort of sweep, which is not much convincing, honestly. So yeah, again sweep right here. So here, if you notice, we have formed some sort of a small range if we jump into lower time frame. Similarly, our POI is right here. So generally, I'm looking for shorts towards this POI right here on lower time frame. Now, if we come into here, we can notice that here we have some equal highs that we took out, swept, and actually reversed the whole thing into this POI right here. So yeah, if I could draw a value, it would be something like this, with value area high sitting at 109 and value area low sitting at 108. So price is generally moving. Basically, let me get Friday, the whole Friday, from here to here. So yeah, value area high could be sitting a bit higher. What we could see here intraday or the next few hours price moving within here. So any rejections into 109 is a good shorting opportunity for lower, in my opinion. So yeah, let me get rid of everything and let's jump right into our market profile first. So starting off the weekly, we can notice that we have two main values to play around. This weekly value and this weekly value right here. So if we merge this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days overlapping, let me merge them real quick. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks overlapping. So pretty important place that we're at. We're sitting at prior 7-week value high. So any sort of acceptance within it and rejection of value high is an opportunity to short towards value low, right? Now, let me get rid of this. Any sort of acceptance above this level, above 109, basically 109 is our crucial level, is an opportunity to go long. And if we go long into here, where are we targeting? Obviously prior value low of this week, this 5-week value. All right, so all in all, 109 will be our crucial level to flip or reject from. And we'll dive deeper into VWAPs, why this level is pretty crucial. Here we have also previous quarter value area high, so yeah. Let's go into the daily. On the daily, not much to add. Just the fact that we have formed quite a lot of composites. Here we also have a 3-day composite, right? So we have a value sitting from 109.3 to 107.80. So clean rotations within the value. We'll see how price develops. But yeah, for intraday, we're playing around this value until we accept above or below. Doesn't matter. Even if we accept above, we can look for longs towards these inefficiencies right here, some NPOCs from other days, some single prints sitting above. So yeah, I would be targeting 114k honestly, which we have some equal highs here resting, some poor highs. So yeah, if we accept below, we're just playing the downtrend towards our POI at 105, 105, 103 until 103. So now that we're done with market profile, let's go into our chart to mark out actually the 7-week value, which was, I already have marked my 5-week value, right? 5-week value area low, 5-week value area high. Let's mark out also the 7-week value to have everything into the chart. 108.9, 104.1. Let's see. So 7-week value area high, 108.9, and what else? 7-week value area low. 104 was it? Let me check. 104.1. Yeah. 104.1. So back into the chart. if we get rid of, actually, let's hide this for now. Wait, guys, sorry. Because these values have changed. So, if we hide this for now, we have price trading inside 7-week value for now, with the potential of bouncing above if we get a rotation for value high towards value low. This could be a bottom in my opinion, because we also have previous quarter value. I will dive into it in a bit. If we get some momentum going into here, it would be local bottom in my opinion, right around here, right around 104. So else, we're trading within value. We're trading within value until something comes up. Let's go right now into our VWAPs. Starting off with the quarterly. Starting off with the quarterly, we have previous quarter value high sitting at 107. Now, why previous quarter value high is pretty important and 107 is pretty important? Because if we get price bouncing off here, forming a bottom, accepting back below, and we don't get any closes below here, we don't spend time below the level in order to reject and go lower, we have the confirmation that we're forming a low, and we could potentially see high prices towards developing value high, which potentially could be, once we're done with the quarter next month, a value high as well. So longs here into acceptance above, or shorts once we spend time and space below the level right here into acceptance below for a potential move towards previous quarter VWAP. All right, that's the most important level in my opinion for now on higher time frame. The most important that will determine if we go higher or lower over the next few weeks. Now let's jump right into the monthly. Into the monthly, we have formed a pretty important previous month value, which with previous month value low being the most important level. All right, so in my opinion, any sort of pullback into this level and rejections of it, it's an opportunity to short, right? Short, go lower towards our POI at 105 till 103. So, and that's because we have the downtrend going on for over like a month now. No, for over like 2 weeks now. So if it keeps on rejecting into extreme POIs as well, into our key levels as well, it's a great opportunity to go short. Now, the bullish scenario would be acceptance above. Acceptance above, spend time and space, long into any pullback into our level, into our previous month value low. And of course, I'm expecting full rotation of the value, because price generally doesn't have a reason to not go higher, because here we have rest and liquidity as we talked about, and there is no reason to reject into previous month VWAP, right? So if we get acceptance above, I'm expecting full rotation towards 120. All right. Now, lastly, for the weekly, Only thing I can say is that 109 again is a pretty important level on lower time frame. So an acceptance above is rotational towards this POI right here. Here we have some highs, some internal liquidity into an inefficiency, right, along with our previous week 5-year high. So if we manage to get some acceptance above with momentum forming into previous week VWAP, I'm expecting full rotation and shorts also into weekly 5-year high, previous week 5-year high, right? Now, if this doesn't happen and we just spend time and space below here, as it happened last week as well, right? Here it was previous week 5-year low, price spent time and space below our 5-year low, and any pullbacks into it was a good short opportunity. Will it be the same this week? We will see. We'll see. So what do we know now? That price needs to accept above in order to be bullish. If we get acceptance below and price spends a lot of time below here, so if we spend a lot of time again around these levels for the next few days, for the next couple of days, I will be mainly looking for shorts. Shorts lower towards our POI. So that's pretty much it. Let me also bring up everything into our levels. So we have previous month, we don't need it. Previous week, we don't need it. We just need previous week 5-year low, which is at 108.950. 108. Okay, previous week 5-year low is the same level as 7-week 5-year high, so let's mark it out. Previous week 5-year low. Also, one important level, another important level is previous month 5-year low, which is at 111.5. Previous month 5-year low, 111.5. Similarly to our prior previous month 5-year low. So that's pretty much it. Everything aligned here. Simple. Chop around 109, 107. Acceptance below 107 will lead to 104. Acceptance below 109 will lead to 112. Rejections into 112 will lead to potentially 104. And of course, potentially previous quarter VWAP at 96k. Acceptance below 112 will potentially lead to a move towards 116, and if we accept again above here, 120. That's pretty much it. We're playing around our levels, and let me stop the recording now.